Hi, I'm Serafina Smith. Most people call me Sarah. I'm one of the GMs in Streaming Rainbow. When did you start playing D&D? I started playing back in early elementary school with the D&D basic set, Red Box. That would be the early 80s because I am old. What is your favorite class to play? Psionicist. I'm kidding. That's an in-joke for my second edition folks. Really, though, I'm more interested in character concepts than classes. I'll think of a concept and then try to fit it into a class afterwards, so no favorites, just whatever fits. Favorite race to play? I almost always end up playing humans, and I can't say that I know the reason, to be honest with you. Maybe I'm better able to put myself into the human point of view, which I guess indicates a limited imagination on my part, but what can you do? Displacer beasts or blink dogs for a pet? Blink dogs. Because can you imagine trying to pet a displacer beast? You wouldn't know where to pet. How can you pet something if it's not where you're petting? Fun fact, one of my early D&D experiences was their Endless Quest books. Basically choose your own adventure books, but for D&D. And one of them, I think it was called Mountain of Mirrors, had a blink lynx, which is what I always wanted for a pet when I was that age. But then I'm a cat person, so that checks out. Spellcasters or martial? I know I'm going to sound like a broken record here, but I just don't care either way. It's whatever fits whatever dramatic concept I currently have buzzing through my head. Heavy RP or combat supremacy? Look, combat is great spice, you know? It's a great way to add excitement, to ramp up tension, to let the players show off all their cool tricks, to provide resolution to a big conflict rather. It's great stuff. But I could still enjoy the hell out of a game with no combat, and I can't say the same about a game with no RP. So, RP forever. What is your favorite non-D&D TTRPG? I mean, I've played a lot. Star Frontiers, Shadowrun, Earth Dawn, all the old World of Darkness games, Monster the Week. Nowadays, I guess I stand Fate. I think Fate does a great job at being a skills-based game, which I like. I love the way the fudge dice work. I love everything about the aspects system that you want to tell a story about. Rule of cool or rules as written? As my players will tell you, I'm a very generous GM. If I think something is cool, I tend to allow it. The rules are there to facilitate a fun time, guys, not to... What celebrity that doesn't play D&D would you want to GM a game for? So, like, I don't know who plays D&D or not, but do famous politicians count? Because I bet Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez could play a good game. I'll take that. What historical figure would you want to GM a game for? Boudica. Can you imagine the drama and the violence at that table? Hell yeah. Round out the dream table with 2 more players from the extended online TTRPG space. I gotta take Abria Agnar, of course, and I think Gina DeVivo. Yeah, my table's gonna be wild, y'all. Who or what are your 3 biggest artistic inspirations? 3 biggest. I gotta go with, I'm a literary person, so Paul Cornell and Shannon McGuire, but also Griffin McElroy from the Adventure Zone. They all tell stories that enrich me and make me think and feel in such wondrous ways. Comedy or drama? I mean, they're best when they're blended together, of course. But I do tend to get bored when something's just comedy, so I guess I've got to land on the side of drama. The Office or Friends? And I've seen just enough of both that I know I don't care to watch more. I'm not really a sitcom sort of person for the most part. The Beatles or the Stones? I don't know. I don't especially love either band, but I probably like the Beatles more. no more of their songs. Does political commentary belong in TTRPGs, or should it be purely for escapism? Look, if I'm not exploring something interesting, be it about politics or sociology or gender or the human condition, etc., then why am I even here? If I just wanted to roll dice, I'd play a board game. You can get tickets to one mega tour this year, Beyonce or Taylor Swift. Honestly, I think Beyonce is the more talented artist for sure, but I know more of Taylor's lyrics, so I'd probably have more fun at one of her concerts, so that's where I'd go. Would you rather fight one man-sized pigeon or 40 pigeon-sized men? I will take the pigeon-sized men because a man-sized pigeon would probably fuck me up. I'm not looking forward to that. Would you take $1 million up front right now, no taxes, or $500 a day for the rest of your life? I mean, sign me up for either of those right now, 100%. I'd quit my job and just make fun content for the rest of my life either way. But if I have to pick, I think I'll go with $500 a day. Always knowing there's going to be money coming in. Yeah. The very thought of that much financial security is kind of mind-blowing for me, actually. So, what's the best piece of advice you've ever been given? Hmm, I don't know. Whatever it was, I probably didn't take it. I mean, most of the success in my life comes from previous spectacular failure and the lessons that were learned thereby. I've never been good at taking life lessons from others, unfortunately, so I don't know how to answer this question. What is the one thing you want viewers of Streaming Rainbow to know? And I want to thank them. We're playing games, exploring stories, creating experiences together, and by engaging with that, they've become a part of those experiences. That means a lot to me. So thank you to anyone watching. Thanks for the part you play in all this.